John McLeod, attention please, this is important. John McLeod, attention please. There is extreme fire hazard in this area. Please leave it as quickly as possible. John McLeod, this is important. There is extreme fire hazard in this area. Please leave it as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Ladder. Fire hazard, my foot.
XNY 556 Charlie. XNY 556 Charlie.
I've got George talking to Matt Craig from the helicopter.
How's it with you, Matt?
It's hot. We're going to have pups all over the place.
I've just been over McLeod's Valley. It's like an oven. Tried to get him on the loudhailer, but there's no sign of him.
Oh, he's there somewhere.
Sure, just keeping out of sight. You know him. He wouldn't trust his own mother in case she stole his gold. If there is any gold, which there isn't.
We ought to get him out, George. That valley could go up like a can of kerosene.
Can't spare anyone to go looking for him. All the men I've got are up on the fires around Sampson Lake. We just got to keep an eye on the area, Matt.
I'll do that.
Okay, over and out.
Doesn't sound too good for old McLeod.
Well, he's old enough to have enough sense to come out when the fire danger's this bad.
I don't know. Tough old guy. Saw him a couple of times when he came down to Indian River for supplies. I guess he could be pretty obstinate.
Yeah, he sure is. George told me he's been up in that valley looking for gold for 40 years. Of course, everybody knows there's no gold there. Maybe he's a bit, touched.
Still, somebody ought to warn him and get him out. That's what Matt Craig said.
Yeah, but who? George said there wasn't anybody who could... Yeah, you could be right. We could take the horses and leave them with Gabby, and then go and she could watch at the old farm.
Sure, she can keep in touch with the walkie-talkies.
10 miles up the river to the old farm, then west up the valley on foot, then down through that little path.
Might take us a couple of hours to find old McLeod.
Hey, will you be okay, Gabby?
I'm coming with you.
I don't think you should.
I know she shouldn't.
And I know I'm tired of always getting left behind.
No, you don't. Only when things are likely to be too tough.
Anything you can take, I can.
Listen, kid, I've got a hunch things are going to be real hot and nasty. A fire could pop up before you could even blink.
But I'm as good as...
Sure, you're as good as any of us. But if a fire does pop up, we're not going to stay and argue. We're going to run, but fast.
And what's the matter with me? Can't I run?
Sure. But you're on continuous watch here with the walkie-talkie. And you've got to keep awake, okay?
Okay, Pete. But don't think you'll get away with it again.
Okay, good girl. Are we all set?
I guess George was right. This valley's hotter than an oven. The sooner we're out, the better.
Hey, Chub, you ready? Come on, let's go.
We bury this thing and come back for it maybe a little later in the year when it's cooler?
I'll take it.
It's a good thing we've got it with us. I don't like it. I've never felt it so hot and dry.
Like it might explode. Like that.
Come on. The sooner we get this old guy, the better. I bet he's out chipping away at a rock with the sparks flying.
Smell anything? Smoke. One spark from that and this whole area would go up in flames. Get some water, Chop.
Hurry up, Chub.
Hey there, what do you think you're playing at there?
Putting this out.
I'd ruin my dinner.
Don't you know the danger of a fire like this in these conditions?
Rubbish. I've been living in this valley for 40 years, and I ain't burned to a cinder yet.
I think you've been lucky.
Devil looks after his own. Or have you not heard that?
There's a state of extreme fire hazard in this valley. My brother's the chief ranger. He tried to warn you.
I heard him. He come over here this morning, flapping his wings like the Archangel Gabriel.
Well, if you heard him, you should have left the valley. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, if that's true, what are you doing here?
We came to ask you to come back with us.
Did you now? Well, that's very civil of you. But you wasted your time, because I'm staying.
But you can't.
Not another word. You'll stop for a cup of tea before you go.
I wish we could make you understand.
Now, look, son. There's a rich vein of gold in this valley, and I've been searching for it for 40 years. I'm closer to it today than I ever have been before. And I'm not leaving it now.
We'd better get going.
You won't stop for a cup of tea?
I'm sorry. We're a bit scared of this fire hazard, even if you aren't.
Yep. Please yourself. It's candy to call. I appreciate it.
Hey, look at this! It can't be. You just don't find gold.
It's got gold in it.
Gold! So old McLeod doesn't need to stay in here. He can come out with us and come back later when the fire hazard's passed.
I think we ought to tell him.
You mean climb back up there?
Not you. You take this to the bank for safekeeping.
Okay. Think you two will be all right without me?
I guess we might just manage to survive.
And on your way, pick up Gabby and take her with you. You never know how far these fires are going to spread.
What'll I tell her?
Use your powers of invention. Now get going. It's an important mission.
Oh, I don't like it much either.
Nor me. That old man could burn this valley down in the middle of winter.
XNY 556, C for Charlie. Calling XNY 556. Over, please.
XNY 556. Receiving you. Over.
We got a pup over by McLeod's Valley.
I just got a bearing on it from Charlie. Can you give me a cross bearing?
Bearing 163.
Okay, thanks, Matt. GMJ, Jack Apple Yellow. Hydro helicopter. Come in, please. Over.
This is CMJ. Over. Can you fix the location?
Seems to be in a little side valley just north. But I guess it could move down into McLeod's Valley pretty quickly.
It certainly could. I'll go and take a look. Fire coming your way, Joe.
I know! I smell them!
Talking to yourself, Bud. I can't hear you. Better get downstream. It could move fast.
First, I gotta find the boys. A little time ago, I heard them go up the valley.
Can't hear a word. Get moving, Joe.
I gotta look for them. Maybe they don't know about this fire. Maybe they'll get caught.
Out chipping rocks, I guess, and making sparks. Could be anywhere.
He's not doing that, though. He'd have taken this with him. What else do prospectors do?
Pan for gold by the river, I guess.
River can't be far. Let's take a look.
Hey, we could be running short of time. Come on.
Hi, Chubb. Gabby, what's on your mind?
Could you do us a favor, Mr. Dobson?
Sure.
Could you contact Peter and Mike? They're up in the Clouds Valley. It's pretty hot up there. They went up to see if they could get them to come out.
We've got bad news for them.
You've got bad news for them.
Yeah.
So have I. JMJ, Jack Apple Yellow. Hydrohelicopter. Over.
What is it, Darby?
George, this is important. Young Mike and your kid brother are up in McLeod's Valley. I don't know where. Seems they went to try and get the old man out.
They got a walkie-talkie?
Chubb says yes.
Try and contact them. Tell them the situation. Spell it out.
Okay, George. Over and out. XNY 556A. XNY 556A. XNY 556A.
Must be fire somewheres.
Mr. McLeod!
That you boys gone home. So, you've come back. Maybe you come back for a cup of tea, or maybe you wasn't as scared as you made out.
Do you see that?
There's smoke? Yeah, there's a fire somewheres about, but not in my valley.
We could get here pretty fast. The wind's in the right direction.
Is that what you come here to tell me?
That, and there's no need for you to stay here, Mr. McLeod.
No need?
Didn't I
We
Tell
found
you-
your gold.
What's that you say?
It was Chubb. He fell and knocked away some of the rock. One of the bits had gold in it.
Get out of this. Why did you have to come back? Do you know what you've done?
We found the gold.
I've been searching for gold for 40 years in this valley. It's my life. Hoping that one day I'd find it. That's what matters. Searching and hoping. Not the gold itself. Now you come here like thieves in the night and take this from me. Go on, get out before I...
You know what these kids did? Came up here to save your life, and they were scared. Know how I know this? Because I am. I don't like fire.
In my valley?
Pretty soon. I guess before we get out, maybe we're too late. But we can try. Come on. You want to come?
I'll just pick you my things.
There's no time.
I can only take two of you at a time. Okay, I'll come back for you and Granddad.
No need. I can get him out. I know a way.
Sure?
I'm sure.
I wouldn't accept that from anyone but you, Joe. Go ahead. Bad news for you. It wasn't gold they found. It was iron pyrites.
Fool's gold, eh? Fool's gold.
The only kind of gold you'll ever find in this valley.
Could be, son. But there's no harm in hoping.
Still want to come?
Yeah. Maybe I'm starting to learn sense. Great kids, them. I didn't know they made kids like that these days.
Well, listen, you want to get out? Okay, you got to run. You run 10 miles maybe, and next time you're not so pig-headed.
For those kids, I'd run 10 miles any day. And I'm twice your age. Come on, what are we waiting for?
Breaking out into McLeod's Valley. I hope Joe knows what he's doing.
You want to bet on it?
Are you okay?
Not too good, huh? Oh, don't worry. We go along this ridge, over the top, down the other side, and I think we're okay.
Sure. You scared of something?
It's quite a bit longer. Think you can make it?
Say, listen, son. When you was a squawking papoose, I used to run 10 miles before breakfast just to work up an appetite. Now let's get going before this fire gets really troublesome. You know something, son? If there wasn't water, I could work up a real thirst just looking at it.